Hi, my name is Adam Barlow. I'm a high school engineering teacher, and this is a story about my experience teaching students to be responsible for the tools, materials, and equipment they use. One of the classes I teach is called Engineering Principles 1. One of the strands is students will understand and develop positive work ethics, communication skills, and leadership skills. One of the most important skills they'll learn is responsibility. Being responsible means being dependable, making good choices, and taking accountability for your actions. This is unfortunately something my students were not doing a very good job with. For example, for many years, I struggled to maintain a clean classroom and lab. This created an unpleasant and even dangerous workspace. Students left tools and materials all over the classroom tables. One morning, I even found a hot glue gun plugged in with the hot end an inch from a puddle of highly flammable wood stain that had been left out all weekend long. It was a miracle the school hadn't burned down. At about the same time, I was looking for a thesis topic. My professor suggested picking one problem in our classroom we wanted to solve. I chose to study how to teach children to be responsible for the tools, materials, and equipment they used. I read dozens of books and articles and found several important themes about teaching responsibility. One quote that sums up my research well is, "How do you get students to clean their rooms and other impossible tasks? Teach them to be responsible, and you will not have to get them to do anything. When students are responsible, they will be self-motivated, and then they will do it on their own." Through countless hours of research, I found several themes and put it together to create what I call the responsibility system. The responsibility system includes having weekly classroom meetings, allowing students to solve the problems themselves, assigning responsibilities, creating consequences, and having regular accountability. We started with our first classroom meeting. In this meeting, I presented the problem to students and explained why it was a danger. They decided together how they would solve the problem. After the students had brainstormed several ideas, we held a class vote. Students voted to do what we called the Operation Clean routine. This was a chart in which students got to sign up for specific tasks that they were in charge of and to be accountable for that responsibility. This made my job very easy. All I had to do was keep track of students and make sure that they were fulfilling the responsibilities they themselves had chosen. After a period of 6 weeks, we reconvened to discuss how they were doing. I was pleasantly surprised to see a dramatic improvement among my students. In fact, almost all of my students performed 90% or better on their tasks. Not long after implementing the responsibility system, the classroom and lab improved dramatically. You can see on the left the before pictures of what the lab looked like on any given day. The after pictures showed what the classroom and lab looked like only a few days after implementing the system. The classroom and lab became a very safe and enjoyable place to work. Students and faculty alike commented and marveled on how quickly and how clean the lab had become. From my experience, I learned that students develop responsibility best as they are given opportunities to be responsible. When I asked students to come up with the solution themselves and held them accountable for the rules and consequences they themselves have made, they became much more responsible. Want to learn more about how to develop responsibility in your students? Follow the QR code on the right to my personal website where the thesis is published in full. Thank you for watching.